A 14-year-old girl is battling life-threatening complications after 5 men defiled and attempted killing her at the Nkoko New Lorry Station. Her assailant squeezed her neck after the act until she became unconscious and dumped her in a stream. The girl, a school dropout, survived with walking difficulties and has since been bleeding. Meanwhile, the Nkoko Divisional Command has arrested 2 suspects who have confessed to the crime but are pleading for leniency. Oheminteria reports.
Police have arrested 25-year-old cobbler and ex-convict Yaprekon, as well as a driver's mate, Mohammed Adamu, in connection with the case. Police have also launched a manhunt for 3 other accomplices, identified as Junior, Audu, and Safo. Both Adamu and Prekon have been speaking to JoyNews few days after an Nkoko Magistrate Court remanded them into police custody on defilement and conspiracy to commit crime charges. Despite the 2 pleading for leniency, they say they were never satisfied sexually from that incident. The 2 suspects narrated a plan to kill their victim and dump her body in the Trado stream.
I was attending to nature school at the news station. The people were already in the act near the river, and I joined them. It was this man who asked me to kill her after the sexual act. Though I resisted initially, I strangled her until she became unconscious and left her in the stream. I was not the last person to have sex with her. I was in fact the 3rd. I remember the girl pleading with us to stop, but we didn't stop. But immediately I finished my turn, I left her with the other boys. I can't really tell how many minutes I spent with her. Honestly, I wish I had another chance because I was not satisfied.
I did not experience ejaculation during the encounter, so I did not enjoy it fully. It's because the guys joined in whilst I was in the act.
The victim was, however, saved by a good Samaritan. Doctors at the Holy Family Hospital treated and administered some HIV, pregnancy, and hepatitis preventive treatment. They say the victim's hymen was absent. Her grandmother has been looking for support to treat other complications arising from the incident. She tells JoyNews her daughter's condition keeps deteriorating.
She keeps bleeding profusely from her private parts. She complains of abdominal and stomach pains all the time. For some time now, she has not been eating. Please give us forms to be sent to the hospital, but that is not enough.
Police my forms, all my forms, no more the call hospital, or year who name and near the buy.
A really sad story there. Now, a dilapidated 40-year-old classroom block, which Love News shed light on recently, has collapsed in what could have been a tragedy if school was in session at the PSK MA Primary School in the Asante Mampong municipality. The warning bell started sounding 5 years ago when one child narrowly escaped death when part of the structure, which houses primary 1 to 6, fell off while classes were in session. The whole structure collapsed on Sunday, forcing school authorities to hold classes under trees. Authorities say they will have to close the school on a cloudy day. Love FM's Erastus Asari Donko highlighted the plight of the children last month and has paid another visit to the school.
On my first visit to the Patase Sisiase Kokobin PSK MA Primary School, I learned a collapsed part of the classroom block nearly killed this boy.
Sena advance and here no Tim Cochran the boom in a dim cochon. Bands answered them cochon. Tina Musse near Miana, no nipper bros, Kumanson on dim coffin and Mam Cotter Druid, man.
Well, he says he leaned against the wall that day and then it came tumbling down. But pupils were still sitting under the dilapidated mud brick structure with visible cracks all over. After a stormy night on Sunday, the whole structure collapsed in what could have been a tragedy if classes were in session. Some of the pupils feel saved by God.
Today we come to school and I saw that the structure has broken. I feel that when we are in that time when it has collapsed and we are learning, it can kill some people, but God has saved us. The time the structure broken, nobody was here learning.
Away from that, the prophet who prophesied about the Kintampo Falls tragedy a week before it happened has debunked rumors he did so to gain fame. General Overseer of God's Crown Chapel in Kumasi, Prophet Randolph Odro-Jebi, foretold the incident which claimed the lives of 19 students. In a video which has since gone viral on social media, he asked that the trip to the tourist site by the students be stopped. Though many are shocked about the exact happening in his prophecy, others believe he's just seeking attention. But Prophet Odro-Jebi tells Live News he only conveyed a message from God.
That was today's week. That was the 13th of March, Monday. I was having a program at Tebusian. It was around 11:30, 11:45. And it was a prayer section though. And prophetically, God opened my eyes and he just started speaking to me. He told me that there is something which is very terrible that is about to happen. And all of a sudden, my eyes were just opened and I saw a group of children lying down. And I was like, what is this? And God said, they are students. They are going for an excursion. And specifically, they are going to Kintampo. And they need to be stopped. Whatever arrangement they have made, they have to stop it. It was a direct prophetic word. And normally when I'm doing such programs, I have over 20,000 listeners. It goes on live streaming and internet all over. And I have people that are following me that are from that area, that are from that side. So God specifically told me that there is one person on air that is listening to me, because we spend like 3 hours praying on air. So God just spoke to me that there is one person on air that we need. That person needs to carry the information straight to the officials, because he is somebody who has the influence to let people know that this and that is what I have heard from a prophet. But unfortunately for us, I don't know what happened. Either the person believed it, or the person thought that it was one of those prophecies, or the person forgot to deliver the message. And unfortunately, just last Sunday, the prophecy came to pass. So it's rather unfortunate that the message didn't go as God spoke to me. The person who needed to carry the message, he didn't do it as it was spoken to me. And I just said the message came around. Over 100 messages that was coming to me, and calls like, I said, what is going on? I just cleared my phone and I saw this disaster and calamity that affected the nation, and I'm kind of was very sad.
Was that the only efforts you could have made to ensure that the prophecy you saw would be stopped? Because we know that God reveals to redeem. So was that the only thing you could have done as to saying that there was someone listening? Wouldn't you have gone? Why didn't you go extra mile to ensure that this particular prophecy, sad one, would be stopped?
The fact is, it's like a king and his linguist. When a king sends message to his linguist, he knows that the linguist is carrying the message no matter what. So I am the first messenger that God gave me the message. And the second messenger was listening as God was speaking to me. So me, the first messenger, I didn't hold the message. I just spoke the message out. And God said, the person who is online, I hated that place very well. I hated it well. I hated that place well. And it was repeated severally. Even after the program, it was repeated severally on that FM station, seriously speaking. And so I don't know. You see, this is kind of a spiritual thing that when it comes to demonic workings and all that, the enemy is very funny and very cunning in so many ways that when such prophecy comes, he makes sure that even the one who needs to carry the message, either the person will forget it or the person will take it serious or something of that sort. So it was a direct message. The person should tell them they should stop.
You're watching JoyNews Desk with me, Benis Abubedu. We'll take a quick break now. When we come back, we'll be talking about all the bad news you've been hearing lately and a group that thinks that our thinking can avert all these. Please stay with me.